Hi there, I'm Simon St. Laurent. I'm Senior Editor at O'Reilly Media Inc. I'm going to be co-chair of OSCON next year. We're here to talk with Carin Meier about some great things that happened on the keynote stage here at OSCON this year. Clojure, drones, Roombas, robot friends. Tell us more.
Well, first it was a lot of fun. So I got to present a little bit of the story of how I got interested in robots, which happened when I was a little girl, and I saw an episode of Sesame Street, and it had Sam, the robot, on it. And I had a wooden robot that my parents put together because I couldn't get a real robot during that time, obviously. And I had forgotten all about it until I had seen the Roombas, and that you could hack the Roombas, and, well, you can clean with them too.
Yes.
So I decided to start trying to program my Roomba in Clojure. And it was really a nice first project because there's already a library out there for controlling Roombas in Java. And of course, so with Clojure you have the Java interop. And so I could just do a wrapper around the already existing library, and it was great fun because I could have my Clojure REPL, and I could, make the Roomba turn around, make the Roomba sing, make it beep, vacuum, and functions, right behavior. So I had great fun with that, and then that kind of got me into this hardware hacking kind of mode. And then I saw the AR drone, which is a quadcopter and fabulous consumer toy product, which is a real robot that flies. So I thought, whoa, I was playing with my Roomba with Clojure. Wouldn't it be cool to play with this AR drone with Clojure? So this time I started actually writing my own library. And again, just being able to develop in the REPL with Clojure, it was just really a good experience and a joy. And finally, like one night after I put the kids to bed, and I was trying the very few commands to talk to it over UDP to make it take off, and it actually worked. And I wasn't ready for it, right? So the drone's right here, and it takes off right in front of my face. I scream at the top of my lungs. And my kids wake up, start running in, Mommy, Mommy, Mommy.
Is the robot bothering you?
What happened? I was like, nothing, it worked, it's great. This is fabulous. It actually works. So that kind of just started the whole thing. And after I was playing with the drone for a while, I'd also been reading a lot of John McCarthy's papers on AI, and something that really got me interested is beliefs and goals. And probably the easiest way to explain that is with his famous example of a thermostat. So a thermostat can be said to have 3 beliefs, not many beliefs, but 3, that the room is too hot, the room is too cold, or the room is just right. And it can be said to have one goal, that its goal is to keep the room just right.
It's the Goldilocks theory of thermostats.
Yes, exactly. But you could write a program that was definitely had nothing to do with beliefs and goals. But it's just another way to look at the world. But using that for AI, it's how we kind of relate to each other. So I thought that would be a really interesting model to explore. So I started giving the drone beliefs and goals so it could start taking off and getting to cruising heights and then landing all on its own. So,
right, you trust it.
Yeah. Well, usually when it's wrong, it's a faulty belief and it's my fault, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I got that, and then I thought, well, wouldn't it be nice if I could get the drone and Roomba just starting to work together, to do something together. And I'm afraid this is where my background in ballet and dance just just sort of leaked out a little bit, because I just had this image of the Roomba looking for the drone and the drone looking for the Roomba, and then somehow they'd see each other and they would sing a song and dance, and then the drone would land on the Roomba. And so that's what I tried to do.
So it's robot ballet.
Yeah, it was a bit.
The other piece of this, you've got the beliefs and goals, and you were programming the behaviors through Clojure as functions.
Yeah.
You're really building an intricate system for these pieces to come together. And I'm wondering just how much your choice of Clojure made that different or more interesting or easier.
Well, I'm a big fan of the language, and one of the reasons why I love Clojure, and I think it's because one of the reasons is because it's a Lisp, and it's just got a beautiful, simple syntax, and it just makes it an incredibly powerful language to work with, and it's turned out to be really well for doing AI. And of course, Clojure also has the pragmatic side that you can interop with the Java libraries, and then it's got its whole concurrency part, right? That's very, very appealing and very useful as well. So it's a wonderful language. I love it.
Okay. You don't get to use it at work, though, right? You do
other
things?
I don't. Not very. So I keep looking for opportunities, but I haven't.
You'll find some.
I haven't gotten it quite yet.
I haven't managed to get Erlang into the O'Reilly systems either, but.
Yeah, but we work in Ruby at work, and Ruby is a lovely language too. And it's, of course, Ruby and Rails. It's got the killer app for the web, so it's really well suited to a lot of the work that we do with custom web apps and that sort of thing.
Great. Actually, I did Rails work before I started doing functional programming, so we're kind of going in similar directions here. Great. Well, wonderful to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
And I look forward to more robot dancing.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Thank you.